As we head into the 4th of July weekend, there are a lot of fireworks shows coming your way. They can be a lot of fun. The pop, the bang, the whiz. But for our pet friends out there, it's a little bit scarier. We're going to welcome back to the couch here. We've got Faith Wright with the Brandywine Valley SPCA, and we've got Potato. And Faith, dogs don't know what's going on when this starts to happen. So what are some tips, tricks? Is there anything that you can tell us as, a lover of animals about how to handle your pets during the 4th?
First and foremost, make sure they're inside. Even if you have an outside dog that you think loves to be outside, they don't love to be outside on July 4th. They need to be inside into an area that's protected. If you have a crate, put them inside in the crate. If you have a garage and you have some fans that can blow in there, go ahead and put them in the garage even. But dogs get terrified during the fireworks. We also recommend, if you have it in the house, turn on really loud music so that the music overruns the firework noises. I stay home on 4th of July just so that my dogs feel protected. I'm sitting there with them, all of that kind of stuff. You can also do a lot of frozen treat enrichment. So you can get dog ice cream. You can take paper towel holders, cut them in half, toilet paper holders, fill it with canned food, peanut butter, and dry kibble, and freeze it. So that way they've got something to really focus on during the crazy noises. There's all kinds of different things. If you have one that is severely afraid, I would definitely talk to your veterinarian. I have 2 that have to be on medication during firework time. Also storm time too, for storm anxiety. So there's just different things that you can do, but we highly recommend do not leave your dog outside unattended at all. It's not fun for them to hear it. It's not fun for them. They don't even see the colors. They just hear the loud bang. Make sure your fence is completely sealed and shut. And then if for any reason your dog gets out, please immediately go to one of your local shelters and look and see if your dog is there, because they do take off and run, and they will run farther than you would think that they would run because they just keep hearing the bang everywhere they run to. So you have to really make sure that you're looking for them broadly and widely.
And that is one of the concerns with having your pets outside when the fireworks are going off, is it can, even if they're used to the area that they're in, it can scare them enough that they're just trying to get away.
Exactly. And as they're getting away, they're hearing it again and then again, and so they just keep trying to run away from where that noise is. So you could find all of a sudden your dog 20 miles away when you normally have your dog go to the next door neighbor's house. So
if I'm hearing you right, a couple of different things to consider at home. Kind of distractions, if you can, things that'll kind of keep your pups focused on other stuff. Turn the music up, have enrichment toys. If you can, be home with them, but definitely keeping them inside. Mm-hmm. And then if they happen to get out, just understanding that search area might be wider than any other time of the year when they might get out of the house.
Uh-huh. And so if you go to your local Facebook Lost and Found page, definitely post a lost ad there. If you find a dog, please post it there. Everybody's going to be looking at all of those pages all weekend long to try to match animals back up with their owners. So we definitely want everybody to just be posting widely, found, lost, anything like that. But the best thing to do is just to keep your dog inside.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the long and the short of it here is make sure you're paying attention to your pets this 4th of July weekend. Make sure you're taking the right precautions to keep them safe, keep them a little bit distracted so they don't get too scared, too worried, too anxious. And especially if you've got, say, a new pet that you've just brought in the home, they might be, another level of just kind of confused about what's going on. While we have you here, let's give you one last chance to tell everybody at home again where you could find pets if you're looking to adopt, because Potato right here, Potato isn't worried about anything. Potato is a tough little guy.
Well, you talk about new pets. So we did just do the mega event, and we had 1,017 pets adopted. So that's 1,017 animals that are new in a home right now for July 4th. So we definitely want to make sure that everybody's really using all of those precautions. But if you're also looking to add to your home, you can go to our website, bbspca.org. And I'm sure we have something even for you at your home.
Oh yeah. Right now we got 2 cats at the house, so if I bring another one home, my wife might just start being like, "What's going on here?"
Yep, got it.
But I tell you, this guy gets along with everybody, I think. He's just having a nice little time on the couch. Faith, thank you for coming in. Thank you for imparting some of that wisdom for everybody at home, because I do think it's important as we head into this holiday. Make sure you're taking care of those other family members.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to take another break. Don't go anywhere. There is more Coast Life coming up. We've got a great show for you.